Youth runner here with South Pasadena star Omar Soufi. And wow, what a way to start the boys shot put competition. 7-foot PR, 1806, 59.3. A lot of top guys from Northern California. You come up here from Southern California and say, we're going to get a state preview. I need to know what I'm working with if I get to Veterans Memorial Stadium at Buchanan on Memorial Day weekend. But just, I mean, obviously, a 7-foot PR at any point in the series is magical, but just for it to happen so early, like, what were the emotions like?
The emotions, honestly, disbelief. Really disbelief. And I wasn't expecting myself to be able to throw this far, but you know, anything's possible.
Absolutely.
And that's what I learned out of today. Anything's possible. It was hard for me to get good marks during Ramadan because I was focused on just trying to devote to religion and spirituality. So I wasn't eating that much, I wasn't sleeping, I was praying during the nights. But now that it's over, I got that discipline, I got the spiritual rejuvenation, and I'm out here. In this week, I tried to get everything right, the nutrition, the sleep, the training, and honestly, I did a training on Thursday. I didn't get past 50 in the training, so this is completely unexpected. But everything lined up, and alhamdulillah, everything was good.
Most definitely.
We got it.
I greatly appreciate the authenticity and you sharing, because a lot of people hear Ramadan, right?
Yeah.
But they don't understand, the commitment, the discipline, the dedication, the focus, the sacrifice. But I always feel like for athletes in any event, whether it's throwing, running, hurdling, distance, etc., that I feel like that time really devoted, like you said, to the spirituality and just really making all of those commitments, in the early part of the season, like you give so much and it rewards you immediately. Like so even when the practice might have been a little bit humbling, you know that your spiritual devotion is going to reward you. So to be able to see that come to fruition, to be not just a visualization but a reality today. Like, how can you even explain how powerful that is?
You know what? Honestly, I trained a lot all the way up to this. I prayed a lot, and it happened. Everything good. I want to thank my coach Nick Garcia.
Absolutely.
I want to thank everybody.
Legend.
I want to thank everybody in my life who have been helping me through the way. My whole family showed up today, and after all that, my message to the people is just, stick to your beliefs. Don't get discouraged, and obviously I want to show it's myself. You saw the impossible is possible. Last meet I was at Pasadena Games. I threw 50 feet 7. I PR'd by my last meet improvement to that was 9 feet. And 9 feet 1 inches under. So
I always ask the elite throwers when they put, whether it's a 7-inch PR or a 7-foot PR. I always ask them, did it feel like the best one ever coming off your fingers?
It felt like today I just felt so full of power and energy. From the moment I got out the back, from the moment I just set up, I could feel my legs, the power grounded, and I just hit it. I was focusing on a cue I worked on with Coach Garcia, hit it, and just got my left leg down quick and just blast it as hard as possible with adrenaline and just power and emotion. So that's how it goes.
So I was just sharing with Coach Mike, that when I was down at the other end, but when I saw the mark come up, I was just like, I got to get down here, and be able to watch the rest of this thing unfold. Now that you know that is possible, what did you learn about what the emotional reset is after that happens, right? Because it's you don't want to be 59 and then 50-50, so how good was that for you to experience, what that emotion is like and be like, look, we still got 5 more opportunities, we don't want to be here and then go from the ceiling to the floor.
Exactly. I really let it, it struck me strong because it was my first time ever throwing that, but I went up super high past the clouds, but I have to be careful not to fly too close to the sun. It got in my head, and I just had to keep telling myself, it's not over, don't check out now, you didn't win anything, I just have to keep my head in the game, and now it's just complete shock, being shot from the world of flight one person to now I'm in the elite throwers world. Those guys, that last competition, those are the farthest I've seen people I've been competing against them throwing.
Right.
And it's just set into a different world. you know, I climbed to, now I'm number first Southern section, I believe.
Absolutely, yeah.
So now it's giving me that confidence, but I need to be incredibly careful not to be arrogant, because arrogance will destroy my career entirely.
Well, your spiritual devotion also reflects your character as a young man, as your character as a student athlete. Oh, we saw it on display today. Again, 59.3, 18.06, 7-foot PR, and we look to see you soar even higher above the clouds as April and May unfold. Omar, fantastic effort, well deserved. Stay healthy. Congratulations.
I appreciate the interview so much. It's the first time I've ever been interviewed on in terms of sports, so I'm really just appreciate it. I'm thankful. I'm grateful, and thank you so much. Thank you, Coach Parkey. I would have not. He was the one who opened the weight room for me since, like, after football training, there was no opportunities for me to go to the gym. He was the one who opened the weight room for me, and I kept going there. So I want to thank you to all the coaches. Thank you to all the people in my life. Thank you, South Pasadena, everybody who supported me. And you know, that's what I can say.
Awesome,
thank you
man.
as well. Thank all the viewers as well.
You're an incredible ambassador, not only for your spirituality, but also for South Pasadena High School and the entire track and field program. Well done, man.
I appreciate it. Thank you so much. That's